scratch and lick his balls without being judged. I'm just saying. Oh my god. Shifty says, and thank you, Shifty, for being here like always, man. Shifty says shark over Roomba.
Yeah.
Fellas, y'all need to see Abigail.
I heard it was pretty good. Everybody said it was pretty good.
I haven't
seen it. Is that part of the Sinister? No, Sinister? No.
No, I don't think it.
That's X-Men.
I'm thinking of what am I thinking of?
X-Men's Mr. Sinister side chick.
What's the one with the kid, the boy, saw the demon and the
Exorcist?
Oh, you talking about?
No.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of horror movies.
Oh, you talking about
Insidious. Yeah, is that part of the whole Insidious world?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. It's all different.
It says it's good. All right, man.
No, I was thinking of Let Me In. That's what I was thinking of.
That's the one with the hand.
Of the live hand?
It was like a hand, right? When he touched the hand, let me in.
No, that's the boy found out his neighbors, the girl next door was a vampire.
Oh, okay.
And I
Shifty says, I thought it was part of the Conjuring series.
That's what it is. You're right, Shifty. That's right. You're exactly right.
Is it really?
Yes. It's part of that whole world. That's what you're exactly right.
But no, it's a vampire movie. Okay.
Yeah. They gave that away in the trailer.
And he says, I also pre-ordered the new Megatron from Robinson.
The one that transformed by itself?
You talking about the $800 one?
The one that transformed by itself?
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah, because I saw
curious,
it. I saw the video. It's pretty badass. Yeah. Because they have the Optimus Prime one already, and they have the what's the Dinobot one?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's the $899 one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pull the video. That video of it, because pull it up. It's pretty cool. It transforms.
I would not let that thing.
It's this one right here.
That will stay in the case.
Ooh.
That will stay
$1,300.
in the case.
$1,300.
Damn. 800.
Yeah, it turns into a tank.
Yeah,
it goes from a tank to because you can't have guns anymore, right? Because it's bad. Yeah, it's very bad.
They bad for the kids.
Voice activated.
Yep. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That will stay in the case.
And they're pretty big. They're like that big. They're pretty tall.
Yeah, it's huge.
And he says, I paid $900.
Grimlock, thank you, Danny.
And Danny says Grimlock, yeah.
I can't think of nobody's name tonight.
Grimlock.
It's the pain meds I'm on.
Yeah, see, it's a tank.
It's pretty cool. That's the Instagram video guy playing with it. I'm sitting like, Jesus.
$900.
I ain't got it like that.
And now
it will stay in the case.
I'm not judging you. By all means, good for you. That's something you love and you want to do it. By all means, go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've spent money on stuff that people think was stupid. So look behind me. Look all the stuff I spent behind me.
You like what you like. You like what you like.
You like what you like. I had no problem.
You like what you like. Exactly. Anik says, but what's cool? The money doesn't come out of your bank account until it ships. That is cool. So I have no time to get the money in time. Oh, yeah, I have time to get the money by August. Oh, that's good.
Okay, all right.
Man, I can make some serious stereotypical jokes right now, like layaway shit, but I'm not going to. Wait,
they still do layaway? Layaway
I don't know. I don't know. It's an American thing. I don't know.
You don't have layaway? You never had layaway?
I don't think so. I don't think we have layaway here.
Really? You never had?
No, we just give out freaking line of credits like anything, and then here you go.
Shoot, back in the day, we had Kmart.
That's how we did Christmas every year. Layaway.
Yeah.
Start shopping in June. Put that thing
Myers.
on layaway.
Danny, take your time. Drive safe.
Yeah,
get here when you get here, brother.
Yeah.
Watch the video. It's cool. Does it have a video on the site, on the actual website? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. It does. Hold on, I'm popping it back up. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That thing is crazy.
Hold on. It was further down. I didn't scroll down enough. Sometimes I got to take my time. Scroll down.
I am Megatron.
I was about to say I am Megatron.
The Decepticons.
Sounds good.
The arch enemy is here. Introducing the world's first auto-converting Decepticon robot, Megatron by Roboced.
Oh, look at
Designed
the
with a
sign
modern
flip.
aesthetic
See that?
and supervised by
Yeah.
Takara Tomy Japan.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
It looks
I ain't
good.
lying.
It's at 21 inches tall.
Size of
Featuring
my
4,500 premium materials and powered by 118 chips, controlling 36 high-precision servo motors, enabling fluid transformation and actions.
Decepticons, attack!
Oh, that's cool.
Crush them all!
The voice is
Interact with your Megatron through an extensive library of voice commands. Voiced by Frank Welker, the Megatron himself from the G1 series.
Nice.
Or command him by remote control using your mobile
Cool.
device.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Beyond the built-in
I
actions,
didn't know that.
customize your
Yeah, I know that
Megatron
part.
by programming unique actions and sequences
Yeah,
through
man,
the
he's
app.
gonna be having some
Or
fun.
use easy
Yeah.
programming
Look
mode.
how big that thing is.
Now you can make him move without your phone. Fierce and formidable, Megatron will win any
That's
fight
pretty
for
cool. I ain't
Cybertron
gonna lie.
when equipped with the light-up Energon sword and Energon mace.
I need some Robotech like that, man.
Dude.
That's pretty cool.
Featuring individual
Oh, and
controlled
the track
track
moves?
treads, enabling the tank to perform pivot turns, mimicking real tank movements. Nothing will stop Megatron. Featuring 4 tank shells that shoot up to 60 centimeters.
Oh, I'll be
Powered
a
by
grown-ass kid playing
advanced
with that.
electric
I'll be a
spring
grown-ass
release
little kid
mechanism.
playing with that.
60 centimeters. Oh, they went from Imperial to metric system.
Featuring 2 touch sense zones, providing emotional action feedback when interacted with.
Don't touch my ass.
Now you can get a more accurate battery reading in the battery indicator. Megatron will never run out of Energon ever again.
Try and stop me, Prime.
Oh, now I can
Nothing
hear
can
it.
stop
Dude.
me now. Not even you. It's time to finish this. A pleasure to see you, good Prime.
That's pretty cool.
Megatron G1 Flagship Edition
wanted to see what
by
happens.
RoboSend.
Yeah, I know, yeah. The
Order
cliffhanger.
now.
Now
Oh, yeah.
the Optimus Prime one's got the truck and an Optimus and the truck transforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
trailer.
was sitting there, I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
"God,
pretty cool.
crazy."
That was pretty great.
Can't do it.
It's a woman ain't stupid, DJ. That's what Daddy says.
Talking about layaway.
They announced the Arkham developers that left before they made the Suicide Squad are now working on a Snake Eyes game. Oh, great. Well, not announced. It's a rumor, yeah. But still,
Yeah.
I know you're holding on to that. No, it's not layaway. That's how Robinson works. They don't charge you until the item ships. That's pretty. What's up, Robert? Yo, peeps.
So, Rob.
What up, man?
Robert.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I came across a crazy local article, guys, and I would like to get your thoughts on it. I'm gonna go through it.
Okay.
So here we go. Montreal Comic Book artist is in legal battles with Disney. Marvel.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, let's just say
Oh, wow.
David and Goliath here, but hey. So it goes, Montreal comic book artists claim Marvel abusing legal system in copyright battle. So it goes, Montreal comic book artist Ray Lai said that no matter the time, effort, or legal expense, he and his brother Ben will defend their work, even if it's against a force as powerful as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you come up with your original idea, it's your job to protect it. If you don't do it, you might as well not do it anymore. The artist told CTV News. The Lay brothers are embroiled in a legal fight against Marvel and Disney, who they say stole design elements in the film versions featuring the characters of Iron Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. A recently filed abuse of process motion argues that the industry juggernauts have tried to delay or dismiss their copyright infringement case using deceitful tactics. The defendants appear to be acting with the intention of drowning the plaintiff procedures and documentation and thus exhausting them financially.
That's how big companies do usually.
Yeah, because they know the little guy doesn't have the deep pockets to do it.
Yep.
So the motion reads, in addition to the unnecessary steps that the plaintiffs, the Lay brothers, have had to take, the claimant has had a toll with a number of unnecessary objections and unreasonable positions of the defendants. Since the proceedings began in 2021, the Lay brothers' lawyer, Julie Desrosiers, said Marvel has attempted to dismiss the case, objected to key witnesses being disposed, and tried to bury the lawyers and documents without a title, all while increasing fees for her clients and delaying the case unnecessarily. We realized that they did some things that misled the court and misled us with the respect to revenues and profits deriving from these films in Canada, said Desrosiers. We decided to file a motion for abuse of process that the Lay brothers can recuperate some of the fees that they spent fighting against the proceedings. So the motion seeks almost $180,000 to recoup legal fees that have been mounted for the Lay brothers. So it seems like now they just want their money back for the legal fees. So basically, this is a picture, right? So they designed this way before the suit here. So
I thought the other way around. Oh
no,
they're suing Marvel.
Yes, because they came out with these designs before the movies were released. While the movie was still in development.
Jeez.
So what do you guys think from this image right here? Does it look like it?
I mean, there are some similarities, but you go down a slippery rope when you start doing this, because how many of DC characters are basically in MCU characters are basically the mirror image of other comic book characters?
Exactly.
You know, well, there's their origin story or like their power skills. It's like poses. You know, I understand inspiration from other things. Because if it was the other way around, I'll still be saying the same thing with Marvel. Like there's similarities, but it's not a 1-for-1.
Yeah, I agree with you on that case. But
now, honestly, so this design that's the Infinity War design, the Mach Mach whatever that was.
Oh, I don't know.
That's the nanosuit one. So it's like, if you look at the original, that's nowhere near what that was. I mean,
thing. What the character supposed to be? I don't.
Well, I've never read his comics, but let's continue. So I don't want to sound cliche and say it's our baby, but when you start doing something, you have to, if you really believe in it, you have to go all the way, said Ray Lai. You can't just say, well, somebody takes it, I'm just going to start all over, and then everybody's going to just keep taking it. The brothers allege in their original suit that Marvel used designs from the Lay brothers' Radix series on its Iron Man and Ant-Man costume from the Marvel's blockbuster films. The brothers are seeking compensatory damages and or profits that the Marvel obtained as a result of the infringement in an amount to be determined after full inquiry. They also asked for the court to issue Marvel and Disney a permanent injunction to put an end to this deliberate and persistent infringement. Desrosiers said the experts have estimated a potential settlement to be over $5 million. Copying work from the beginning. The Lay brothers started creating comics. So here's a little backstory on them. The Lay brothers started creating comics in 1995 and quickly made a name for themselves in the industry, getting hired by CrossGen Comics before returning to Montreal to develop the Radix series published by Image Comics for 2001 to 2002. The joy of seeing the work in print was coupled with a frustrating and finding out harsh reality in the industry. Right off the first issue, we had Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, copying our work, said Ray Lai. Professor Edwin L. Thomas said he unknowingly used an image from the brothers in a research proposal about the soldier of the future in 2002. He published an apology on MIT site after speaking to the brothers. So these guys have been like,
they're lawsuit hungry. It sounds like to me.
Are they saying that Marvel stole their idea for Iron Man? That's what they're saying?
Yeah,
I can counter say they stole the idea from the Guyver. It looks like the Guyver suit.
Yeah.
And
And he says-
any biomechanical
yeah,
suit, I
yeah,
can say looks
yeah.
like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
so yeah, their argument is dumb. I mean, I feel like why you wait so long?
Yeah, 17 years, right?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. Well, it started in 2021.
What the
2020,
first
yeah, 17
Iron Man,
years. Yeah,
Iron,
17.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Disney
know,
needs to sue that woman that came out with Mando whole body deodorant last year. She's advertising all over Paramount Plus lately. All right. If it doesn't look like it, yeah. I mean, it has similarities, but to say that it's a full copy and the idea,
no.
this is where it becomes hard to defend, right?
It's inspiration, maybe, but you're allowed to get inspired by other, you know.
Yeah, Robert says that.
Go ahead.
Robert said these dudes are stupid. They don't have a case.
I don't think they have a case either.
They think they have a case, and if it's taking this long, and Marvel hasn't even finished doing it yet, then there's something there. I'm sure there's more to it.
No, Marvel doing what big companies do. They know they don't have the deep pockets. Like they just it's a battle of attrition. They're going to just wait them out. They got money for 20 years to go down this darn lawsuit. They don't care. You know what are you going to do?
And
so what's up?
You're suing on posing. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
No, that was MIT, Robert. That was MIT that was copying them for.
They didn't copy. They just used the image in
the image. They took the image. Yeah, exactly. But it's not. It's not the other way around because he said. Robert said, "Soldier from the future." They're copying Cable.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can find anything that predates their image or that style, and say the same thing to them.
It was this one right here. Hold on a second. I shared this tab. So this was the original point where they were saying they were trying to make their point, right?
That's dumb.
That was isn't that kind of reaching though?
The one plate
reaching.
That's the two things they're going off of.
There's probably other 11, characters, 12. Even an image got the same thing. Oh, whatever.
It's kind of.
That's weak. That's like I could sue. That's just dumb. So why aren't they trying to sue for the Iron Spider suit? The same thing,
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I just found it interesting. I'm like, these guys are going after Marvel and Disney. Like, what the hell, man? I don't know, but but he says if you're something you're drawing, you think you're being wrong. Yeah, it's your right to try and pursue them. Are you crazy? Yeah, because they have deep lawyers and shit. And, already they're sweating for money on their legal cases. Like now they want $180,000 to compensate for their legal fees at least.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess it's wishful thinking. We're like whatever.
Good luck, fellas. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. Like Rob, they want to cash cow.
Done that posing.
That is fact. That's fact.
Have been done so many times over the years.
Yeah. Maybe they're bitter. I don't know. I never read their comic. I never heard of them until that.
Make better comics so they're more popular, so we all know.
Yeah.
Come
on, guys. He was at Image Comics. Their shit's been published by Image.
I never heard of him. I've heard of Iron Man though.
Fast Eddie comes in, Danny. You got what you wish for. Saw Judgment Juggernaut for a few seconds in this episode of X-Men 97. Let's go! X-Men 97, guys. Dude, you haven't seen it yet?
Oh, holy cameo Batman.
Is this thing called work? Y'all don't have that?
I know. So Danny,
I can pop off and y'all can talk about it.
No, that'd be good.
Well, you want to pop off and watch it?
We can keep it spoiler free.
Okay, that's right, Danny. Danny's gonna watch it.
You got time.
Yeah, time.
All right, go ahead.
Pop off and don't listen to the show and then jump up out.
There we go.
So as Danny's doing his homework, because real work comes first, which I completely
get. We all have lives.
I was lucky to see it after.
I was off today, so I watched it today.
I watched that, and I watched the series finale of the Bad Batch as well, which was
I haven't watched
pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
But
So yeah, Fast Eddie, you just ran Danny off the show.
Yeah, ran him up. But
hey, X-Men 97.
The cameos this episode. You catch Doom? Did you catch Doom?
Yeah,
Of course,
Doom.
of course,
Did you catch
man.
Omega Red?
Omega Red.
Zemo,
There was
Red?
so more. Yeah. No, there was more than that.
But my favorite scene of the whole episode was when Nightcrawler teleported and we saw the POV of how it looks from Wolverine. Oh my god! I stopped it and rewound it back to see that again. That was so good.
Yeah, because he goes through a dimension,
space and time. Yeah. To us, it looks real quick. For him, it's like it's a little bit of time and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they compressed a lot in this 30 minutes. Like they were like the breakdown. This is part 1 of part 3 of the finale. It's a 3-part finale.
It's a 3-part.
It's a 3-part?
Yeah, 3-part finale.
Well, it's episode.
Shit.
Wait, hold on. Your math is not 7. Good. This is episode 8, man.
No.
Yeah, it's a 3-part. Yeah. Was 7 or 8?
I think
it's 10 episodes.
It's 10 episodes.
And the last 3 episodes are going to be Tolerance Extinction.
Yeah.
Damn, I think I labeled this wrong then. I put episode 8 in my description. I don't know. It's 8. See, Alejandro's right. Alejandro comes in for the win. He says 8. See, I'm not.
Why am I hearing it's a 3-part? It's a 3-parter then.
I don't know. But it was episode 8. Yeah, it's episode 8, 9, and 10. It is a 3-parter. 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, this scene you can tell Cable don't want. Nothing to talk about his dad.
Uno, dos, tres.
Yeah.
Deux, trois.
Math is hard.
It is. It is. Really is. So let's go back to the chat. Okay, so here he goes. Alejandro says, "Hope they do a Spider-Man." Yes.
Oh, they are. That's right.
You saw it right now, man.
I fell off my couch when that scene.
You saw it. I was like,
I was like, ah!
I was like that.
That meme with Leonardo
DiCaprio. Oh my god! Yeah, Sony looked to buy Paramount. Star Trek versus Ghostbusters incoming. Really? Star Trek was shifted. It was an okay finale. We're talking about the finale for Bad Batch? Yes, it was okay. I found it. Well, we'll talk about it after. Shifty says, I managed to watch X-Men last night, but fell asleep 15 minutes into the Bad Batch finale. Bad Batch was so freaking good this season. Fast Eddie says, my bad. No, it's all right, man. It's all good. It's all good. Danny has, there's 2 reasons. 1, he didn't see it. 2, he probably didn't eat yet, so he's gonna be eating and watching.
He just got home from work, so give the man a break.
He's definitely gonna. So Alejandro says episode 8. That's there. We got that 8, 10, 3-part finale. Thank you. Yes, math is good. Derp. Hi everyone. What's up, DQ man? Good for you to be here. Shifty says y'all can't math. No, we cannot math. That's
the math ain't mathing. The math.
That's what I use. You know what it is with school today? They try to teach you all this hard math that really you don't use in your day-to-day life. They should teach you how to, do your income taxes, you know, inflation,
balance a checkbook,
balance a checkbook. But no, calculus, pure science. Like, why? Like, we're not all going to be astronauts and fucking scientists. They are definitely doing it. Finally, Spider-Man is going to bring back MJ.
The way he was designed this, they gotta bring back Spider-Man and make it Spider-Man 98, call it or whatever. They gotta bring it back. I mean, because that was just that 3 seconds I saw, I was like, I need more.
That blew my mind. That's like Zemo. God damn, and then Doom. I was like,
when Doom spoke.
It was happening. I couldn't even get surprised about because there's so many cameos.
I rewound it and watched it.
So look at this. So obviously you have Doom and Zemo.
Who's the chick?
Now that makes you wonder if that Sunspot's mother.
Because when those things came in, she kind of they looked at her.
Yeah.
And she was like,
she's involved.
She's involved. She got money. She got power. So
she's involved. I thought she was gonna change.
But that tripped me out.
But then I'm like, when is
this
the old lady
out too? No,
the old lady.
This scene tripped me out.
Mom?
The Twin Towers in it. That tripped me out. I was like, 97. Twin Towers still up then.
Oh, because the Twin Towers right here. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
something happened.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that from the beginning. That's not the first time they show it. Yeah. So what happened to Rogue again? She got blasted. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they wanted to get her.
Hey, Kirk be dropping some bars, man. That whole thing about family is a choice, all that stuff. I was like,
the message, just the title itself.
The writing is so good.
But the title itself.
Yes.
Tolerance is extinction. If you think could say that today.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I said,
was he dropped? Like now I'm really thinking, was the Mayo dropped because he was going against Disney's grain of politics?
He was speaking some facts in this show, man. The writing in this show is, if you go back and look, it's got some messages in it.
Yeah. DQ says there is shades of Terminator in this episode. In the movies, we see Skynet use sleeper cells machines that resembled humans right down to the details. Yeah. Love that Aerosmith intro. A Polaris cameo when Cable is telling everyone about the future. The old Polaris. Nightcrawler.
I love
swashbuckling skills on display. Wasn't he a pirate? That was an awesome scene with him.
He picked up the tail with the sword.
I go back to the old X-Men movie. He has the best intro fight scene ever.
Yeah.
When he's going after the president, the White House scene, that's one of the best fight scenes ever in any of the X-Men movies.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't see Dr. Doom. Now I need to rewatch it. Yeah, he was on the monitor.
Go to the monitor. Yep, watch the monitor.
How Wolverine was fighting the air.
Him and Kurt together were a good combo. Yeah, seeing them fight together.
Well, that's for they in the comic book. They were both introduced at the same time.
Right. They're beer buddies. They like to go out and drink.
Yeah. So Rogue never woke up.
I like Kirk's design. His eyes is always dark around his eyes, but the shadow. Yeah.
No, the art is on point.
So
good.
That's
like the animation's on point.
It's so point. The fight scenes, the choreography, and the scenes are just always on point.
I might actually
berserker mode.
I might actually do a stream of all the cards that we quickly showed on Sunday. I might actually do a stream just going through every single card because the artwork by Jim Lee, it's exactly during this timeline, right? Because this is when
if you do it, we'll talk about. I'm glad to talk about it with you. If you do it,
okay.
Definitely, I'll let you know, man. I'll let you guys know. So yeah, on point, man. This part here about the family, like you were saying before, family is choice because usually it's the other way around, right? They say you don't choose your family, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, and then you have, family is not always blood.
Yeah.
So it's like, then it turns around. So you choose your family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. That was like, her deal was like, I was shocked she was there. I was like, what the hell?
I was sitting there like, what?
But I feel like, but at the point you find out that she's not really on board with all this. Like, it went too far. It went too far.
Like, she didn't know that's what she was selling.
Yeah,
she got sold. Exactly.
At first, I thought she was gonna change the mystique. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be
me too. Like she was gonna change right there, like the way she was walking from the shadow. That was like that would have been freaking awesome though.
It would have been a good reveal.
But it would go against because they're against the mutants, right? So why would they have a mutant helping her? Well, they have Sinister. Anyways, I'll shut up because they have Mr. Sinister working there, and Bastion is a mutant. So
we might have a double cross coming on because
Mr. Sinister said it.
Well, he's pissed off. It's a whole
I think Mr. Sinister maybe let him go.
You think so? He was kind of pissed that he let her.
It might be an act. It might be an act.
You might be right.
I knew she was going. I knew she was going to let him go when she started apologizing to him.
Yeah. I think Jones says, "Now I'm going to say, and I will stand on this hill. X-Men 97.
I said that
the best TV show ever. That Marvel
I said it episode
produced.
1, y'all.
It's better than episode 1% of the movies.
I said episode 1. I told y'all episode 1.
8% of the movies. That's a large number. That's a large number.
Dude, I put this up on to me. It's in the same tier as Endgame, Infinity War, and Civil War. It's on that same level. I'm not saying it's better than those.
I agree.
But it's in the conversation with them.
Writing wise, yes, absolutely. Storytelling wise, yes. You can't
compare animation because live action and stuff like that. But when it comes to like writing,
it is phase 1-2 type material.
Yes,
and part of 3.
The biggest thing it has from is staying true to what it is. That's the biggest thing it has with it.
Yeah, everyone thought the blonde chick was Mystique. Yeah. Cyclops had a grandson in the future, Tyler, wasn't it? I don't recall. I didn't read far enough into that.
Called Striker, not Striker.
Was it Striker? I think you're right.
Oh, it's something on that name.
Wasn't Striker a clone of Cable?
Yeah,
I forgot. I forgot. It's been years since I read that story.
It's Cable's son, right? Cable's son.
Cable did have a son. That's right.
Yeah. Shifty says, I got a huge Wolverine
Tyler
X-Men 95 binder full of near complete sets of 2 years of X-Men Fleer cards. Yeah. After I finished the one I have, like I just let it go. I didn't go back into cards until
they still make them.
They'll be stupid if they didn't come out with this
now.
Series. I think they can.
Yeah, if they do, I'm getting them. So
Alejandro says, "Verdad." Omega Red got out when Magneto did his EMP. Yeah. The best series that ever.
Who was? I can't remember the samurai guy. Who was the samurai's name?
Oh, the Silver Samurai.
Yes.
Yeah, that's from Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
And Strife. There you go.
There's Strife.
Got it.
Yeah,
that's
Strife.
Yeah.
Listen,
Shifty, was he the clone? Was he the clone of? Because I don't remember the storyline. I have it, but I don't remember it. Wasn't he a clone of Cable? Strife? I don't know.
I don't think so.
So he was adopted.
Yeah, they thought he was all silver and he had like the same type of suit. Cable adopts a little girl in some comics too. It all depends on the writers. Yeah. So yeah, man, like this scene with like. And it felt long. This episode was a half an hour, but it felt long.
It felt long because so much happened in it.
That's my dream. I say my dream. Displaced by brutal attack. Yeah, my face. It wasn't around here where he's talking. Yeah, it was around here, wasn't it?
No, it was when Sims were looking at the streams.
This one threw me off.
I knew she was gonna be a freaking thing.
I did not expect it.
I felt it coming when he started. Like he's like, we're gonna reveal them all. So yeah, it's gonna be in the room.
There's a never trust a big butt in the smile. That girl is poison.
Yeah, that blew me off. I was sitting there like, oh Lord, please don't tell me she's one.
This old lady scene was freaky when she trained into the freaking thing.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I don't know who. Some of the animators they love
look
horror
at that.
movies.
Look at that shot.
That's a horror movie.
Shot.
That's a horror movie.
That shot is awesome.
Back to
the shading, the color palette is like you said, horror movie.
She would remind me of the old lady from It. That's what she was reminding me of the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shifty says he was Cable's clone that created the legacy virus. Thank you. Yes, the one that which Colossus sacrificed himself in order to save his sister. Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That was a great man. I have to read those things, man. Time. Where's Bishop? What happens to him?
He said he got lost. He got lost in the time thing. They got separated when they were doing the time travel thing.
Yeah. They didn't link up their watches together.
Yeah. He said they got separated somehow. Yeah.
Bishop took baby Cable to the future. Yeah. Usually disappears in the cartoon. Bishop does. Yeah, he does.
I'm thinking at the end of episode 9. We'll get a lot of people back, and we're gonna have one hell of a finale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because Bastion and that one bald-headed chick took off through a portal.
This is where you see I think you see
That's her. I don't know who the hell she is.
Who's the black chick?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, he drops the title there. Right? He drops the title there. There he drops the title.
My boy was asking about it, like, who's Bastion? I said, he's Greenwich.
Yeah.
Did he say that? Is that what it?
Let's see here. All right. So okay, so hold on. There. So here you have
Zemo.
And there's Dr. Doom.
There's Dr. Doom right there.
Right here.
Yep.
So huge cameos.
Big cameo.
So it makes you wonder if the Avengers are going to go get him because of what Magneto did. Could be interesting.
Who's the chick?
Girl? Who's that chick? That's what I want to know.
I think that's my boy's mom.
Is it his mom? She looks younger right there, but I don't know.
No, her hair was curly though.
Yeah, her.
I let it down, maybe.
Because
I don't know.
Because you have her here, right?
Mhm.
You have her here, and these are other two people. They're not the same person.
No, that's a man. That's a woman down below him right there.
Yeah, but this one,
that could be his mom. You think?
Maybe.
Yeah, I see his mom again.
Maybe. Yeah, she
Right
doesn't
here.
look too happy.
Right here. She was like, "Yeah, I made a wrong decision right here." Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She's like, "This is the moment you realize."
Bastion made it utopia, but he made it for humans, and everybody, and the mutants were still slaves and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he's like
they're wearing matching uniforms though. Props to that.
Yeah.
They're part of the team now.
Yeah. OZT. Yeah. Look at Sinister.
But see, that's great writing because it goes back to that. What is it? First or second episode?
Yeah, second episode.
I mean, it was awesome. I was watching this. I was like,
it's all coming full circle.
Yeah.
I was thinking Cobra Commander and my son.
Damn it, that's true.
That mother came out that damn ooze. He started snapping his neck.
Yeah, see, like not weaponizing civilians.
Yeah.
We're becoming just as bad as the extremists.
Who's the voice of Bastion? Because
he sounds like exactly like the same voice from the director of the Bad Batch.
Okay.
I wanted to check that. I didn't get a chance to check it out to see if that's true. But Shifty sounds like the guy from Bad Batch, the guy who was doing the tests on the kids. I don't know. Might be wrong. I didn't have a chance to check it out. You want some candies, people? I have some hot cocoa. Oh my god! Didn't all our grandmothers and maybe even our moms have a freaking gown like that?
Yeah,
I guess that was on Theo James.
I remember when my mom gave my wife one of those. I looked at my wife. I'm like, you best not wear that.
Hey.
like no. Let's get back to the chat. He goes, nah, Colossus' sister died. I'm pretty sure. That's right. Sister died? Yes, I think you're right. Sister died. But he died, didn't he? Colossus died in order to get he
died, yeah.
Yeah, Colossus died. What makes X-Men 97 so good is that they can tell a whole story in 30 minutes, and
keep you glued the whole freaking time.
And that is what we say. Good writing does that. Good writing.
Yeah. Like the fact we were rewinding on spots to rewatch it in the moment is like.
Oh, it's a popular actor. Okay, all right.
Madonna references 2 weeks in a row. Ooh, that girl. And then he murders humans because they carry the gene X that can create more mutants. It's full circle. They can't annihilate mutants without killing humans also. True, because it's a mutation in the humans. Yep. He does sound like him. Yeah. Like with Days of Future Past in the comics and the movie. 100%. Creepy old woman. Yeah. Colossus died later on after joining Magneto because he was left alone on Avalon with Magneto's mindless body. I think we're talking about the storylines, though.
But they basically break it down that Bastion is the hybrid combination of Master Mode and Nimrod.
He's technically he's a descendant of either he was born this time. Because remember that thing went back in time and affected his dad. Because his dad was a human, right? And his mom was a mutant.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it was. His dad had the same thing that Sinister had done to him, and then they had a baby, and he was born from that.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that thing had 3 heads. That's just like the damn thing in Geonosis. Damn.
Jubilee got on my nerves episode.
Jubilee's getting on my nerves, period.
Yeah. She's like, come on, Sabat. Let's go. I'm going to spend your money and buy new outfits. Like after insulting his mom in their house, like, chick, who are you?
These kids are like, mom, dad.
Yeah.
Look at the little boy. Look at the little boy.
They like switched up quick.
Yeah.
Oh, she jacked him up.
She jacked him up there.
She pulled his finger.
He got.
Yeah. That was a cool fight, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And she
That's
can
straight.
walk
That's a
out there
horror
like a
movie
damn.
right there.
Yeah, I'm hip.
It's
And
really
they
well
find the
done.
whole
Man.
town is all fucked up.
I finally got to see him in full full power.
Full
Yeah.
sunspot. Yeah.
Yeah. They destroyed the freaking mansion.
Oh yeah, they tore it up.
There we go. Look at that shot.
I got 6 reasons why.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nick.
that
Yeah,
action scene,
9
even though
freaking.
Yeah,
they
9.
were cut.
I love to play on words for that one. I got 9 for you. they were working together good.
Tag team, man.
They were cutting him up. I was
Oh, this part right here.
Yeah. Can you play this in full? Because this scene is just amazing. Like,
hold on.
Whoever drew this or did this scene, kudos to you, my friend.
Yes, here it is.
Right here.
Yeah. And he's like,
cause you see the shock on Wolverine's face, like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Curtin's all calm. Curtin's all calm and everything.
Yeah.
Everyone can fly but me. Shut up, Jubilee. It's all about you.
This would have been the time for her to have a power up at this point, you know?
Yes.
Give her something. Give her something.
Tried. She tried to think.
Yeah. She tried to fly.
Yeah.
She was flying.
Yeah.
And then you don't mess with the Summers. That was funny.
Yeah, the family. Yeah.
Man, they were like insects.
That was a good shot right there. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That was cool.
You don't mess with the Summers.
Then they reference like him having
right here is where they go into the house.
In the movies.
Yeah.
In that.
Sorry, what was that?
Then they reference Cyclops, you know, his because in the cartoon he had a Porsche, right? And but in the live action he had like a blue car, and he's like, didn't you have a Porsche? He kind of referenced that. Yeah. He made fun of that.
This fucker, you see this car he rode up on?
She's lost her mind.
I was sitting there like, look, this.
Why you got a Rolls Royce? Like, come on, man. Like,
hey, man. He's being a villain in style.
Yeah. Y'all know Magneto only said one word in this whole episode, right?
Oh yeah, he was
enough.
pissed.
Yeah.
Enough. The mother, man.
Yeah, she is freaking.
Yeah, I think it's her. Yeah,
right
he went
here,
to.
Man.
I thought he was about to
Pole.
reverse the poles on the Earth and like screw everybody over.
And here's my man.
Yes.
Here's
yes.
my man right here.
Yeah. Yes.
My man right here. Yeah.
This I about freaking like.
And this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Right.
Oh man.
Things are about to go down, man. Wolverine was right too. He's like, I can't believe he did it. Like, he declared war.
Yeah. Yes, that great writing too.
Yeah.
He created, but save us? No, declared war.
War. Yeah.
And then you get this guy come back. I hope I'm not too late.
Am I
motherfucker? While you were smacking alien skins.
Yeah.
Your people were dying.
Dying down here.
Dying.
Come to me, my X. I am getting tired of saying that. My X-Men.
Yeah,
I am getting tired of that.
Yeah. It was a great episode.
Another fire episode.
Really good.
I can't complain.
Because I'm like sitting there like they are just coming all out people, man. I'm like, damn.
Well, they said after that the Gambit episode was like, wait and see. We still got more. Like,
yeah.
I can only imagine what the finale is going to be like.
Dude, I don't know, but something crazy is going to happen. There's going to be, I think this is going to lead to like some Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to come about. Or we might get, Charles versus Magneto, and then we might get Onslaught.
I hope we get it. I really hope we get at an end credit scene where they basically Spider-Man is in the works. Like,
yeah,
really. I hope so, man. I hope so.
So we can get those shows styled like this. I would be completely happy, and this is going to bring Marvel Animation Studios on the map. Like, they should really do Spider-Man next. They want to, cement themselves as a powerhouse now in animation.
And speaking of which, they asked about some fans like they're doing good with X-Men 97. Why don't you bring back Justice League? And he said, "No, I'm not bringing them." James Gunn said he's not doing it.
No.
It's a different It's different. It's not the
It
same.
is different.
It doesn't have the same hype.
Hype.
Right.
You know what?
Love.
The only thing I can see is like if they do something with the whole Batman animated series that was very popular as well, right?
They should have made a Batman Beyond style.
Thank you.
Spider-Verse. That would have been their, thing.
You think?
Yeah, because remember they showed the what if ones, like those posters a few months ago, like how it could have been. They did it like a Spider-Verse style Batman Beyond. That would have done amazing.
Right.
Yes, Shifty. Remember, Xavier wiped Magneto's mind after stripping Wolverine of his adamantium. That was a killer scene. I don't have that book, but that was my buddy had it, and I read it at his house. It was crazy. The drawing where you see his body like this, and you see the freaking adamantium pulling out. Yeah, that was right after Colossus Sisters died. That's tripping. It was a Fatal Attraction storyline with the holograms on the covers. Yes.
Gotcha.
I have a few of those, but I'm just missing that one. Whoever drew this took inspiration from tripping.
Yeah.
On the car plate said Slim. That's what Cyclops nicknamed in the comics. All right.
Oh, okay.
No NSYNC playing this time in Cyclops' car. He's back. Omega Red, yes. What that means, plans crashed with Magneto's EMP. Planes crashed with Magneto. Yes, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Anything that was electronics, man, is done.
He didn't care at that point. He really didn't care.
Oh yeah, he was mad, boy. He was
innocent lives lost.
He gave them their chance. Like he was like, what he said, don't make me disappoint you. Or something like that.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah. Magneto was right.
He warned them.
Magneto was right.
He warned them from the very beginning.
Yeah. And he tried. Yeah. He really tried.
Yep.
Yeah. They better make the landing epic. Yes.
I think
definitely.
I have a good feeling.
Yeah, I have a good feeling. Yeah.
Alejandro says, yeah, WB missed a huge opportunity, but the way they've treated animation realistically, it would have taken them even more time. I'm saying it. I'm sticking by this. Right now, we're seeing a shift.
A flip,
a shift.
Yeah.
DC's animation apparently is not doing well, not because I'm watching it.
And if James Gunn,
it's because of what I'm being told.
Does good with his new movies, we're going to see a switch, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
And honestly, I wouldn't be mad about it. It'd be something different on both sides.
Yeah, how's Hank getting these replacement Blackbirds? Gene said that this was the
3 already.
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe Forge is helping them out. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
So
Crisis movies aren't good.
Yeah, I watched part one of Crisis on Infinite Earths, and it looked like the same artist that did the Venture Brothers on Adult Swim. And it just
you're right. Yeah.
It just
didn't stick. Oh, okay.
Nah, it's in this. The part one was just like, okay, some of this ain't making sense, and I ain't seen part 2 yet. I mean, it's kind of discouraging right now.
Yeah. Talking of Cyclops, I got this a few years back. I'm trying to find the set for this because this is about the Phoenix Saga.
Oh,
they all connect to each other.
Yeah, a battle scene.
And this one is like
no shit.
Yeah, low number too. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find the other ones.
How many pieces altogether was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, they find eBay. I'll bet it's on eBay.
3 or 6, I think. I think it was 6 last time I checked.
Yeah.
But I really want to finish that one off. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So, talking about directors and phase 3, and the Russo brothers actually came in an article on Variety talking about how it's not really superhero fatigue that we're living through right now. Avengers directors say Marvel's recent problems aren't due to superhero fatigue, but the big generational divide about how we consume media. It was interesting.
I wouldn't say I disagree with that.
It was really interesting. So it says filmmakers Joe and Anthony Russo were responsible for some of the Marvel's biggest box office hits. Captain America Civil War to Avengers Endgame, but they don't necessarily believe superhero fatigue is to blame for the studio's recent struggles. Marvel had a tough 2023 with 2 flops, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and The Marvels. Speaking recently to Games Radar, the director said that Marvel's current issues boil down to the changes and how people absorb media. It's Hollywood's wide issue, not just a Marvel one. I think it's a reflection of the current state of everything. It's difficult right now. It's an interesting time, Joe Russo said. I think we're in a transition period and people don't know quite yet how they're going to receive stories moving forward or what kind of stories they're going to want. There's a big generational divide about how you consume media, he continued. There's a generation that's used to appointment viewing and going to a theater on a certain date to see something, but it's aging out. Meanwhile, the new generation are, I want it now. I want to process it now. Then moving on to the next thing, which they process while doing two other things at the same time. You know, it's very difficult. It's a very different moment in time than it's ever been. And it's so, I think everyone, including Marvel, is experiencing the same thing, this transition. And I think it's really is probably what's at play more than anything else. Danny's back. Let's see what Danny has to say about the episode. Danny, what do you have to say about the episode?
Best one yet.
Best one, huh? Yeah, those crazy cameos, eh, bud?
And that fight scene was
crazy.
Yeah. That angle
one,
as well.
And the one with Gambit and Magneto. My favorite.
Yeah. So I don't know if you missed what I said. This is basically the Russo brothers saying that the whole issue with the movies flopping right now is not so much superhero fatigue, but the whole generational thing, right? Yeah. And so, yes, can we just get here? Crisis movies aren't good. Part 2 is worse than part 1. They waste time in explaining backstories of certain characters. They're talking about the sea, and we have Maria. Hi, hola, Maria. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate you dropping by. It's bad story fatigue. Marvel's just dropped the ball with good storytelling. Felt more like a product than a movie. I don't John think go ahead, Dan.
I don't think it may be some bad story, but what it is, COVID destroyed the moviegoer because we got comfortable watching stuff at home and not paying the money that you got to pay. Now, if you take a family, like I got a family of 5, we never go to movies together, but I usually take my grandsons. For 3 of us, it's almost
$100.
$100.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
it's not one thing that's the whole. You know, it's a bunch of big things, I mean, small things that make the big problem. You can't say that it was only that. Yeah, COVID was a big thing.
The biggest percentage is COVID.
Yeah. COVID really did affect the whole movie experience. So Joe Russo continues saying, noted that the new generation of moviegoers communicates largely through memes and headlines with nobody reading past 2 sentences. So everything's 100 characters or less, or 10-second videos on social media you swipe through. I think that the 2-hour format, the structure that goes into making a movie, it's over a century old now, and everything always transitions, he added. So there is something happening again. That form is repetitive, but it's hard to reinvent that form. And I think this next generation is looking for ways to tell their own stories that service their own sort of collective ADHD. I think he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. None he said. I don't disagree with anybody he says.
Yeah. He continues to say, Anthony Russo told Gamers Radar, the superhero fatigue has nothing to do with superheroes in particular. It's just fatigue in general.
Yes.
The superhero fatigue question was around long before the work we were doing. Anthony continues. So it's sort of an eternal complaint. Like we always used to cite this back in our early days with superhero work. People used to complain about Westerns in the same way, but they lasted for decades and decades and decades. They were continually reinvented and brought to new heights as they went on. He's not wrong. As concerns about superhero fatigue continue to be discussed in the comic book movie world, the Batman villain Paul Dano recently made headlines for telling The Independent that perhaps it's a good thing. It's an interesting moment where everybody has to go like, okay, what now? Hopefully from that, somebody either breathes new life into comic book movies or something else blossoms, which is not superheroes. Dano said, I'm sure there will still be some good ones yet to come, but I think it's kind of a welcome moment. So so it kind of goes with the storytelling, but it also goes with the whole reality that right now the generation of TikTok and the attention, ADD attention it's a true reality.
It is.
People
because,
want their
like,
stories. Go ahead, Danny.
people want more shorts than video.
Yeah.
That's why YouTube is trying to do the shorts to try to combat this TikTok, because TikTok is like blowing up crazy here in the United States. I'm not sure about in Canada, but here in the United States, it is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that I know I said this earlier in previous shows that genres change. I think that superhero genre kind of saved the boredom of going to the movies because it was exciting, but now it's then kind of run its course because there was a time, like he said, westerns was the thing. Then it went to like martial arts, Bruce Lee and that kind of stuff. Then it went to science fiction and stuff. So it's running a course. Now, then it was the last big thing is superhero fatigue. Now, because they can't think of something big, that's when we see a lot of these reboots. They're trying to reboot Blade. They're trying to reboot what you call it? The things that spit acid.
Aliens.
Alien.
The things that spit acid.
So it's just a fad, I guess.
Yeah.
Which talking about the Aliens movies. I just rewatched Aliens, man. That movie
it holds up.
It holds up so well, especially in today's world where they're trying to hold the whole women female empowering and stuff like that.
That's my go-to strong female action hero. Yes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So,
yeah.
Wait, fella, I gotta go.
Okay.
If you're on the channel, Token Black Guy, I'll catch you boys later. Y'all have a good one.
All right,
bro.
All right.
Take care, bud.
All right, later.
So, yeah, definitely that movie still stands up today. But he has
good movies.
Yeah.
I love Columbiana. I can watch that.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Every time it comes up, strong female lead, good movie. So these movies that in the past, we go back, these strong female led movies, they don't have they need to go back and see that formula. Instead of start trying to force feed a lot of these things. But it is what it, and if you're a Star Trek fan, my favorite, people say I'm crazy, but I love Captain Janeway.
Yes, I do. I know. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
She's only female captain.
Janeway and Chakotay were fire, man.
Yeah. I think now Spock's sister, I'm watching Discovery now. I think she's going to become captain. I that's what I've heard, but I haven't seen it. I'm on season 2 now.
Discovery. I think I only catch one episode of that.
Discovery is like
oh no, the first season was with the new Kirk. Younger Kirk. No, it's Pike.
No.
Sorry, Pike.
But Pike is on the second season. Pike is on. Pike was called God, what was his show called? I can't think of it. But now he's on Discovery.
Yeah.
But Discovery is a younger version of Spock's parents, younger version of Spock before he met Kirk. And then he has a sister.
And it's good?
It is good. It is really good. I'm in the second season. That's 5 seasons in.
Oh, I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, man. So Bad Batch, did you guys watch it?
I haven't.
It was I expected people to, well, I'm not gonna ruin for you guys. All I say is that I expected more of a oh crap, this happened.
Did it stick the landing or it didn't?
Semi-landing. That's a semi-landing in my opinion. Yeah.
Just tell me this. Did they bring
Strange
back
New Worlds? Thank you. That's the one I saw. Yeah. What was that, Danny?
Did they bring back Tech?
Nope.
So
Tech is dead. Tech is dead.
I did not like Tech dying.
Unless we don't really know, unless he was one of those assassin clones that were sent. They kind of teased it at one point during this final episode. They kind of teased it, like you kind of saw the side of the face, and you're like, "Is it?" But they didn't expose it.
One thing that I don't like what Star Trek is doing in their franchise, like Strange New Worlds is a very good show. It's Pike. Pike was never one of my favorite captains, but in there, he grew on me. This one, the aliens and the technology looks better than the newer version.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks brighter
It doesn't
and
take
clearer.
much.
Oh, really?
I'm
All
like,
right.
why does it look so much better than Next Generation? It looks better than the only one that doesn't look better than is the one with guy that played on Quantum Leap. Can't think.
Oh, Scott Bakula.
Captain Archer.
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was Archer. It doesn't look better than Archer. I mean, it doesn't look better than Enterprise. But Enterprise doesn't look better, but it looked the Strange New Worlds and Discovery, they look so much more cleaner, brighter. I'm like, they're way before. So you would think the latter shows
they should have gone with the old studio stuff and the beeps and the and the statics. Yeah, I get it. Alejandro Angel says, I expected worse for the finale, especially because I didn't like that much this season. I'm glad they stuck to their guns and didn't bring him back. I'm sick of characters not staying dead. I agree. Shogun, man, those people that died in Shogun stay dead. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Does the finale?
If you get what y'all fail to believe, what y'all fail to realize is that there are different rules in Shogun and in Star Wars and in stuff like that.
Yeah,
those rules are different in the MCU universe because of the multiverse, and they're different in the DCU because of the Flashpoint. So it won't bother me if they bring back. I know some people say, "Well, that's going to cheapen Endgame." No,
RDJ,
because the rules say that in different universes, people can do this. They've discovered time travel. So if they did time travel to get all the Infinity Stones, why is it such a leap of the imagination that they can't do other things? So that doesn't bother me.
I don't know, man. I'm to be honest with you, going on that point you just made about multiverse and stuff like that. I just can't wait for a reset, like everything to start again.
I probably will.
Yeah. Does the finale allow for grown-up Omega to be in the Book of Boba Fett season 2? Do you think we're gonna get a Book of Boba Fett season 2?
Hell no.
I don't think so.
No, please don't. No.
Watch them out.
The new Quantum Leap was canceled after 2 seasons. Not that many people watched it, so I understand why it was.
I heard it was really good. I watched the first season.
Yeah, but apparently didn't do well the second. Yeah. So
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Let me ask you guys, what's your favorite Star Trek movie?
Ooh, favorite. I have my top 3. I'll give.
Okay, yeah, do that. Top 3.
Top 3, I would have to say Wrath of Khan was one of them. I did like The Search for Spock as well.
That's what my second one.
And the other one that I really like was First Contact. I really liked First Contact.
Okay.
I like the one where the young Kirk. I kind of like the one where they reverse, where Kirk sacrificed himself and Spock saved him.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the Khan in it, the younger Khan.
Oh, Nemesis.
Yeah, I like that one. Those are my top 3.
I think I didn't watch that one.
In this one, Khan is in it, but he's a younger version of Khan.
Okay.
And then it's like when Spock sacrificed himself to save the ship and died. In this one, Kirk sacrificed himself. Okay. But I won't tell you how it ended up happening.
I got to say, okay. I say Wrath of Khan, Nemesis, First Contact.
That's solid.
I always like the board. They just trip me out.
Me is that scene with Worf and Captain Picard on the bridge when Commander Picard goes, "You're nothing but a coward." Says that to Worf, and Worf looks at him and goes, "If you were but any other man, I will kill you where you stand." Yeah. I was like, that. I was like, oh. Yeah. So here is an article from today, actually. Robert Downey Jr. rejects Chris Hemsworth Thor criticism and claims that Marvel co-star got cooler lines. He's the most complex psych out of all us Avengers. So Robert Downey Jr. won't accept Chris Hemsworth's gripes because Chris Hemsworth was complaining about his role in Thor for the last couple of movies. Now he's complaining. Gripes over Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as part of Hemsworth's recent Vanity Fair cover story. The Thor star revealed that he grew frustrated playing the Asgardian hero across 4 standalone movies and several more Avengers films. I'm sure he wasn't griping for cashing in that check, though. Nope. Sometimes I felt like a security guard for them, Hemsworth admitted. I would read everyone else's lines and go, oh, they got way cooler stuff. They're having more fun. What's my character doing? It was always about, you've got the wig on, you've got the muscle, you got the costume. Where's the lightning? Yeah, I'm part of this big thing, but I'm probably pretty replaceable. Okay. Downey shut down Hemsworth's frustrations, telling the publication, first off, Thor as a character was super tricky to adapt. Lots of implied limitations, but he and Ken Branagh figured out how to transcend, make him somehow relatable, but godlike. Hemsworth is, in my opinion, the most complex, psyched out of all us Avengers, Downey outed. He's got wit, gravitas, but also such restraint, fire, and gentleness. Downey went on to praise Hemsworth and the arc of his performance in the Marvel movies Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame as a formidable hat trick. I wouldn't know about.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that one, but
no, the second one was no hat trick.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're talking about
right here. He goes, yeah, Avengers Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity Wars. Yeah, the Thor Love and Thunder was terrible.
Oh.
While Marvel has yet to confirm Downey's Iron Man and Hemsworth Thor return, it will happen. I have a feeling it will happen. Return. Both actors have expressed interest in putting their superhero costume back. So the guy's fucking complaining, but he'll come back. Yeah. You know, Hemsworth wants to give Marvel fans the Thor movie that they deserve after whiffing on 2022's Thor: Love and Thunder. I got caught up in the improv and the weakness, and I became a parody of myself, the actor said. I didn't stick the landing. Danny, there you go. Our favorite line. I didn't stick the landing. Downey, meanwhile, told Esquire magazine last month that he'd certainly be open to playing Iron Man again, and even if the character died in Endgame. Happily, it's too integral of a part of my DNA, Downey said, about returning to the MCU. That role chose me. And I always say, never, ever bet against Kevin Feige. It's a losing bet. He's the house. He will always win. It goes on. I don't know how they would do it, Anthony said. I don't know what the road to that would be. Joe added, I mean, we closed the book. So this is basically the other article we read on a few shows ago that they're just rewriting it. So, yeah. Chris Hemsworth complaining about how he was ridiculed as Thor. And
I don't know why they lied about it. They don't know how they would do it. Well, they clearly saw it in Spider-Man No Way Home, how they did it.
Right.
They're different Spider-Man from different multiverses. The same thing with Iron Man. But they can have him look the same way. The same way they did it in Multiverse of Madness. We saw 4 different Doctor Strangers. They all were similar. They were differently dressed, different hairstyles.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Tony Stark. So I don't know why they acting crazy.
I like the first 2 Thors. Yeah. I didn't mind Ragnarok, but Love and Thunder, it was just too comedic.
It was too much.
It was overboard and everything. I was like, you need to get back. If you get back like the second Thor, that's what I want.
No, I don't like the second Thor.
You didn't like the second
Thor Ragnarok? Thor Love and Thunder was more about Jane.
Yeah, I like Jane. I like Jane's Thor better than actual Chris Hemsworth Thor.
Okay.
The powers that her hammer could do, like breaking apart, doing other stuff, was pretty cool. Yeah. So I didn't
that whole interaction with him and his hammer, and the jealousy. It was stupid.
2 jealous hammers.
Yeah.
He trying to reach for a Mjolnir, and then Stormbreaker coming floating by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was silly.
That's what Kiki.
I know. James Brolin said he's going to return for Secret Wars as King Thanos, and I think I remember that storyline where he finally won. He has the Hulk as a pet, and I was
really,
like,
oh damn, that's going to be freaking interesting. Alejandro says that's why RDJ can come back and doesn't contradict what Strain said. No, exactly. Like Danny even said it as well. First Contact is nearly a scene from scene remake of Aliens outside the Cochrane angle. The Aliens is nearly a scene for scene remake of them, the 50s giant ant movie. Okay. I never watched that 50s giant ant movie. I remember seeing it in the video store though. Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, Voyage Home, my top 3. Yep, Voyage Home was cool too. Just like Anzo, the MCU needs a reboot ASAP. Just like Anzo, the MCU needs a reboot ASAP.
I don't think it needs a reboot. It just needs to slow down and I said maybe a regroup and just like look, get back to the source material and get the right people to do the right thing. I think
Brooklyn?
They just jumped on hey, let's keep on making superhero movies, and then you lost the content to everything.
There was no direction. That's what at that point they already were losing direction. The end credit scenes didn't connect.
No,
it was going nowhere. Brooklyn, thank you for being here. Says I like Thor in the third movie and Infinity War and even Endgame, as he had to deal with not killing Thanos. Yeah. Yeah, he was tormented by the fact that he didn't go for the head, and he could have ended it there.
Right.
Which he didn't. And everything that happened after that was his fault.
Is it 5 years? 5 years is right now? Yeah, it's the 5th anniversary of Infinity War, I think.
Yeah, it's been 5 years already. Wow.
Yeah.
That is insane. That is insane. Man, you guys have anything to add? Whoa, the Wesley Snipes news. Right, Danny? You were talking about that. You sent me that.
Yeah, they're talking about. There's a story out there saying that he's been in talks with the MCU and that it's gonna be a different multiverse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Blade, and he may even be in. I think if I remember the article correctly, maybe if they do a What If 3, be in that as well.
Nice.
Brooklyn says, "I really blame Star-Lord, but okay." Yeah. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah. What did you do to Gamora? He couldn't keep his shit together, but it was love. Love blinded him. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. He just couldn't keep it together. Well, he wouldn't listen to the other guys.
What was your because we never been together when that happened. What was your reaction after Infinity War when the dusting happened? Because I walked out, I'm like, wait, did we lose? What was yours, Danny?
Mine was. Oh, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
I was shocked when I saw. I was like, huh? Because I always want the good guys to win. I don't like when the bad guys win.
Right.
I was like, he has done it. And I was like, holy moly, how they gonna do this? Then you saw key people. Like I don't know if they could have done it without Tony Stark. So they had to have him be in the half that lived.
Right.
Yeah. If he would have been in the half that died, I don't know if they would have been smart enough. Him and Shuri both. They would never.
That was I got instant goosebumps because how it happened in the theater. The theater went dead quiet, and you would hear gasping, like you hear, like as it would go to certain characters, you would hear like, oh no.
In those two movies, you get more oh my god moments in any movie I can think of, even Star Wars.
Right.
Yes.
Because when
you're right,
the first oh my god moment for me was when it was kicking Vision's butt, and then she stopped, and we hear Captain America's theme song. Then she throws the thing at me. He catches it. I was like, oh hell, that's about to
Yep. We did the same thing in my theater. We was like, woo.
And then when Thor came in with the hammer in Wakanda, another one.
Yeah. I think Jones comes in and says, y'all heard Craving the Hunter is coming out in December now? Yeah, I heard something about being delayed. Yep. It was supposed to be in October, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It was October initially?
No, it's December. That damn radioactive lion, man. I'm telling you.
These movies, I don't know, man. And they're not gonna do well. Sony is messing up the. I watched 1923. It was nowhere near as good as 1883 or Yellowstone. Started 1920. Oh, that's a new one that came out, Shifty? 1923?
Oh, yeah, 1923. Yeah, that's a new one.
The first one was like Tim McGraw. The second was Harrison Ford. Okay. 1883, it stars Tim McGraw, which I think is.
Yes, I saw that one. And 1923 is with. Okay, so I did see it. With
1923 is with Harrison Ford.
And yes, I did. Okay, I did see it. It was only out for one season, that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
My wife follows that, but that's the only way I can keep them apart.
Brooklyn says, I said it loud. No, in the theater.
No, not T'Challa. No.
It almost cried when Spider-Man went. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Girl's crying.
My daughters were crying when he was holding on to Tony. Mr. Stark.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to play this right here real quick.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay, go ahead. I like this still movie clips.
Oh, yeah.
Dormammu, I came to bargain.
Dormammu, I come to bargain.
You've come to die. Your world is now. What is this? Illusion.
No, this is real.
Oh, yeah, the spikes.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Shit, Danny, you go ahead. Explain yourself, because I
have a good one. I say this. Why could he use his same strategy on Titan?
Oh, yeah.
When Star-Lord lost his stuff,
right.
They almost had the glove off. They almost had it off. It was the tip of his fingers. So why could he use the time stone to do this right here? Talk to Star-Lord, say, hey, man, get it together. We almost got this done.
Wait, but remember, he saw 1 billion outcomes. And that
I don't care how many outcomes he saw. He's a master of the time stone. If this same strategy worked with Dormammu, why couldn't it work with Thanos?
I can't defend that theory because I think Danny's has a good, strong fighting point.
He's gonna keep doing that and say, hey, hey. I don't understand why. Yeah, he had 3 of the Infinity Stones, or maybe 4 at that time, but none of them was powerful in the Time Stone.
Or why didn't man go up his butt and blow him up?
I don't know. That's something there.
You know what? We watched What If. You see what Vision did. I'm like, damn.
Robert says because of the plot.
Yeah.
They say, they're not that smart, guys. Just write this in. Yeah. You probably saw an outcome where he did that, but in the end, it wouldn't have saved the world. Did he? No, he didn't do the outcome. He did the probabilities after.
If you would have took off that glove, there's no way Thanos could defeat them. And I'm going to die on this hill. I think Thanos did that because I believe Odin had enough power to deal with him. As soon as Odin died, then that's when he did all this craziness.
That's true.
Oh, that's a good thought. You're right. You know what? I want to
watch those movies again. They were so good.
It's like in the comics when Professor Xavier died because of what happened with Legion. Apocalypse took over, and you had the Age of Apocalypse in the comic books. Yeah, Legion. Yeah, it was a fucked up situation.
Oh, did he? Brooklyn says he did the probabilities before Thanos got there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did. You're right. Okay, that changes things, Danny.
It don't change nothing.
It does. Because if he did the probability things, he probably played what you're saying, and it didn't work.
Okay, but based on the rules of what we saw, how could that not work?
No, I know what Danny's saying.
Yeah,
I get what he's saying.
I'm going by the rules that the MCU established. The same way there's certain, and I'm gonna show you another thing that's totally different. I go by the rules of what the comic book writers and whoever create this stuff go by. Comic book rules, and this is my main argument: Superman versus Goku. I say that Goku can beat Superman in one reality. Comic rules say Superman got an aversion to magic. Red Sun, he don't have the power. Kryptonite, those are his rules. I didn't make them up. The rules of Dragon Ball say if anyone collects the 7 Dragon Balls, they can make a wish and get anything they want to. In the Dragon Ball world, you can bring people back to life. So why couldn't Goku collect those 7 balls and say, I want to be the strongest person ever in existence? He would defeat Superman only in that way. I didn't make the rules up. That's what the rules say that they provided us. So I go by what the rules say.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but in the story of the context of the story itself, like Brooklyn says, it would have maybe worked at the moment, but not in the full war scale of the war. If you've seen the outcome, it makes sense. Yeah. It's a conundrum.
It is. But I'm saying, if they would have took his glove off,
that would have been it. Why not cut off his arm?
Because I firmly believe that if Stark had enough time, he didn't have enough time to build an armor to withstand the power of the Infinity Stones. Because as soon as the Hulk snapped, then Thanos attacked. But if Stark had time to analyze them stones more, I think he would have modified his suit to withstand that.
Yeah.
But he had enough time. I've always said that.
Yeah, because he was working with them. He was working, like analyzing the stones in order to make the gauntlet. With the Hulk used.
But if he had more time, he would have done something to his suit that he could withstand a snap or do. He's always upgrading his armor. I think he would have found some way to channel that power. Because you see how in the first time he fought Thor and Thor shot his suit with the lightning, it kind of blew the suit up, but it charged it like 400%. Then we see in Endgame, he said Thor hit me with it, and then he had something in the back of his suit. So when Thor hit him with the lightning, it channeled the power in his suit, and he was able to use Thor's lightning power as an offensive weapon. So he's always thinking.
John Capio says, welcome to the channel, says that scene when Cap walks out of the shadows is one of my favorites. Indeed. It's one of
it's a fake John
epic
Capio,
and most iconic. If it is the real John Capio, welcome to the channel, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome,
fake
sir.
John Capio, still welcome to the channel, sir.
I'm like, sitting there, wait a minute, what? John Capio's up in this way?
Welcome to seeing these little guys like us.
I'd be like the Charles said, give this man a shield. Give this man the link. Give this man the link right now.
Absolutely. The basketball scenario on Twitter. DM me in the next five minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's it's one of the iconic MCU moments for sure.
Yes.
That and to me when he caught the hammer.
Oh man, my theater
went crazy. That and Avengers Assemble. Those are top 3.
They lost
top 3 holy cow moments.
Brooklyn says, if they would have taken the glove, how would they have gone away to destroy them or whatever they needed to do? Campia in the house. Wow, John Campia. No, it's him. He says it's him. The real one. The real OG. Yeah, man. See, and that's the thing, right? With that whole scene, we haven't gotten a scene like that or close to it.
Nope.
Besides what? No Way Home with the cameos of.
And if I'm being truthful,
not even.
I haven't seen 3 consecutive old crap moments in a movie. Not even in Star Wars.
No.
I've seen 2 in Star Wars. When Darth Maul. No, those different movies. But Darth Maul, I was like, holy crap! I've never seen a double-edged light sword. Then my next one that I really said was when Vader put his mask on for the first time and started breathing.
And well, you got the epic one on Empire Strikes Back.
When you said, Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah.
That blew everybody's mind.
Exactly. That one right there was like, what the fuck? I was a kid. I was like, how's this?
I'm telling you, they messed it up in Star Wars because they should have had, I know Luke teleporting all the way across the galaxy, showing his spiritual self, whatever you want to call it, astral form. That was an amazing feat. I want to see him.
We're talking about
fight.
Sequel trilogy.
When he
fought. Disney killed it, man. We just have to admit it. They just freaking dropped that ball with the sequel trilogy.
The movie was good. So bad. I was like, what? We ain't gonna see Luke Skywalker kill Alaska. They save him. They save
all the OG characters.
They save him with the Mandalorian. The Luke Skywalker moment. That was a holy crap moment.
Yes, and it took forever for them to continue that storyline.
But be truthful, they stole that from what's the other movie? At the end when Darth Vader did a similar fighting scene.
Oh, from Rogue One?
Yeah. It's kind of stole from Rogue One. If you play it side by side, it's very similar.
I still stick to this, what I always said. Rogue One is the better of all the Disney Star Wars movies.
What?
Yeah. I'm sticking to it. I enjoyed Rogue One more than any other of the Disney movies. Yep.
I ain't mad at Force Awakens.
It was a rehash, though.
But I don't know. I'll say the last few minutes of Force Awakens is better than either part of.
Yeah.
Because that Darth Vader scene was fire.
John Capia says 100% Thanos waited for Odin to die before making his full move.
Boom! I told you. I told you. Is this a real John Capia? Sir, I've been telling people this. They were listening. They're saying I was full of crap.
He might be behind on what we're behind on the show a bit. Might not be live because if he's answering to that right now. That's fine, man. That's fine. He's watching it. That's the important thing. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So yeah, Danny, here you got it, man. The man himself agrees with you. Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Mr. Capia, let me ask you a question because I just did a short on this. Are you satisfied with T'Challa recast? Because I'm satisfied with it. I only got 4 people watched it though. I'm like, good Lord, ain't nobody showing me no love on the shorts. But I'm satisfied with it.
Oh my gosh. Man.
Too funny.
I don't know. I'm gonna check my Twitter now. Maybe he did send me a message for the link. I don't know, Danny. No, there's no message right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But what else were we talking about? So yeah, Star Wars moments. Yeah, there weren't many Star Wars moments compared to the whole Marvel.
But I'm ready for a Star Wars movie. It's been what, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
Going on 6, I think.
We're
on 6.
What was the last one? Rise of Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker was 2019, I think. Rise of Skywalker.
Release date.
2019. Yeah, I was right. December 20th, 2019.
5 years. Yeah, it's time for another one.
Yeah. It was definitely something, that movie. That movie was something.
I was excited because when they showed her running in the salt field or whatever, and did that flip and was going against the ship, I was like, that's all right. But then it dropped the ball pretty bad.
Yeah.
I did buy the book, and the book is so much better than the movie.
Oh, you did that? Really? You read the Okay.
Yep.
What was so different? That you say it's better.
It explained more. Some of the things I'm like, well, why did they do that? In the book, it tells you a lot of the things why they did stuff, and you get more of the, I guess, the method to the madness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of like if you read, well, I know y'all wouldn't do it because y'all manly man, but Twilight books, are 2 million times better than the movies.
I know my daughters read them like over and over.
The werewolves, man, they are so cool. The werewolves won't, they never show this, but as long as they keep turning to werewolves, they don't age.
Oh,
So he lived
okay.
just about as long as the vampires. But if they stop and just live like humans and don't change, then they age.
Shifty says, my first back will be Alien Romulus. What? What recast? He's asking. There you go, Danny. What recast?
No. A lot of people saying recast T'Challa. I'm saying the fact that his son said, I am Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
Yeah.
He's going to be T'Challa because the normies are not going to recognize, and all you got to do is grow him up, put one of these current actors in there now that can kill it, and they'll forget the Chadwick Boseman.
So
you gotta soak it in, like give it a couple years maybe.
I give it maybe
they should have waited.
Yeah, and then if you bring and hype it up, I think. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Campia side on this one, man. They should have recasted him, carry on Chadwick's work.
We never know that conversation he could have had.
We don't.
And then a lot of people say that they're mad because things aren't canon. But Shuri is canon. Shuri becoming a Black Panther is canon.
Yeah.
So they could have jumped to that. Mm-hmm. And now they jump from her being a Black Panther. Now M'Baku is the king of Wakanda. All they got to do is grow up young T'Challa.
Yeah.
Because he's already going to have the powers.
Right.
He's not going to need a heart-shaped herb because they have no more heart-shaped herb except the synthetic one that Shuri made. So I don't think he's going to need that because if T'Challa had intercourse with girl, I can't think her name, then I'm pretty sure that he's passed on his powers to a young boy, and the young boy is going to challenge M'Baku whenever he gets of age. I guarantee.
So, and now, if you say that, then his son is a mutant.
His son is a mutant.
Yep.
I won't say a mutant, but he's
yeah.
No.
Well, yes.
No.
Yeah, because
he's born with powers.
If his son, his dad take that sure
naturally.
Yeah, but that herb doesn't make him a mutant. It just makes him kind of like just like Captain America. He's not a mutant, but that super soldier serum gives him an advantage. So
the gene react, but the gene reaction.
His specimens
DNA.
are full of power, Danny. His boys know how to swim upstream, and survive.
Yeah,
and then he's naturally born with.
That's what I would do. That's what I do. I maybe give Shuri another one. Maybe make her a part of the Avengers. His next Avengers. Give him time to grow up, and then Black Panther 3. He's challenging for the throne.
Yeah,
I agree. I like that.
Shifty says you could really do a cool Twilight franchise if they didn't just target the films to teen girls and soccer moms. A lot of cool stuff in there.
If you are a fan of vampires, I don't like the glittery vampire, that part of it. But like,
I don't like vampires.
Vampires got different powers. Like Edward, he can read your thoughts. The other one, she can see the future. The head bad guy, he can touch you. Ariel, I think that's his name. He can touch you and read everything, your thoughts. So they all have a different set of powers. And then some don't have any powers besides the super strength and long life and that kind of stuff.
But Danny, when we're gonna get a Blackula remake, man? That's all.
Man. Wow. Did you see what somebody texted me today? Oscar, and it was like, we already get a black Falcon. We don't need a black. We don't need a Blade.
Yes. What?
I don't know.
I was like, huh? I was at work when I saw it. I was like,
wait, what was that?
I did a short today saying about Blade, the rumor I heard about Blade, and somebody responded on one of my responded back to it saying, we already got a black Falcon. We don't need a black Blade. And I was like, huh? What you say?
Oh, what?
I didn't say wow. Shaking my head.
You rather have a person that's taking up the shield than an original African American character like Blade. I don't know.
Yeah. There's amazing people still hold on to
They just wanted to get a rouse out of you and see what you would say.
Oh yeah, that's some
that's
different Danny.
Yeah, you know, I have to give you kudos, man, because taking that high road, Danny. Bro, I'm telling you, it's not easy, bro.
Bro, I took because sometimes just Saturday, man, somebody was for 3 days they were like joking. I can take jokes like anybody else. 3 days, man, it was funny Thursday, it was funny Friday, Saturday morning it came with, and man, I just pretty much said, "Look, I'm tired of your effing mouth." and my boss looked at me. He didn't say that, and it was my supervisor, and I was like, "Damn, I am."
Oh my gosh!
Hey, look, we just had the NFL draft up here. We broke a record, and a lot of out of town people said they had a great time. And then I look at comments, and somebody's talking about, well, they've been pushing a lot of immigrants down the south side of Detroit. Y'all get. I'm like, sit there, this ain't political. And I sit there, I was like, you know what? I ain't saying shit.
Hey, you think it's rough now? You let a certain candidate get in office. Last name starts with T.
I know.
And hey, buddy, he gives certain people, a certain demographic, the freedom to say whatever they think they want.
Right.
And I don't care what anybody says. You may not like Sleepy Joe, some people call him, but the other person, because this country's so divided, is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
Hey, man, I got fucking Justin Trudeau up here, so yeah, our opposition guy got kicked out of the freaking House of Commons, or like I don't know what the equivalent. Shit. Yeah, he got kicked out of it because he called them a wacko. He called them a freaking wacko and he got kicked out. Jesus, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyways, man, we're going good for an hour and 39 minutes today.
Not bad.
Thank you for watching the show and jumping back on to tell us her thoughts, man.
Thank you, chat was thank you, ladies.
Jumping like crazy with Alejandro, Shifty, Mr. John Campia himself. Graced us with his graces, and I really appreciate it. Shifty as well. We had Anik Jones, Robert Storms, Brooklyn. We had G Major, you're on the panel too, but thank you for contributing to the chat. We also had who else? Alejandro,
Maria,
we had Maria with T and Telly. Siempre gusto de tenerte aquí, Maria. We had Basel, my Montreal confrère. Bonjour, Haiti.
Yeah, Basel loves me because I do EDM now.
Yeah, Fast Eddie.
Yeah, we had Fast Eddie in the house, and we had DQ.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about. I like the Grimlock transform better than all three of them.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen the Grimlock one.
Grimlock,
I have to look at
Grimlock is rough when he transformed, boy.
Oh yeah, all right, I got to find that one. Okay.
We had Mr. LDG of Free the Net also. Glad always, man. LDG's always popping in everywhere. Like every stream, he says hello to everybody. That's great, man. And I had my fellow Canadian from Ottawa, 2 hours down from me. Bonjour, Basco. Bonjour, Ottawa folks, giving you love from New Orleans. And that was everybody on today's 111th episode of The Hangout. Brought to you by myself, Danny, and G Major, and DJ that had to skedaddle. Austinator is hitting the books. He will be back eventually. And Mr. Tucker, well, I'll know Mr. Tucker is a man with a lot of responsibility. Yeah, go ahead, put it on. Yeah, and we'll check it out after that. Yeah, go ahead. Put it up.
Put it up. I want to see this Grimlock.
May the 4th be with you. Tales of the Emperor this weekend.
Yeah, yep. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it.
Tales of the Emperor. I will be watching it. You will come eventually. Yeah, man.
I want to see what? One.
We have Kingdom of the Apes coming out next week. Yeah. On my anniversary.
I have seen the other ones streaming, but I might go to theater to see this one.
I went to see, I believe, the the second one. There was the second one or the third one. Second one and third one.
The third one had Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I went to see those. The second one and the second one and the third one I went to see in theaters.
Okay.
The first one I didn't. The first one I bought it. Oh, sorry, Daniel. I wasn't paying attention.
Listen, they did it in partnership with Hasbro to get it just right. And they say this is the first dual bipedal walker.
Oh my!
Because it's bipedal as a dino and as a robot.
That actually looks tight.
Hey, Grimlock.
Yes, we go.
Save Cybertron.
Grimlock, save universe.
Wow!
That is freaking awesome.
Let's talk about what makes Grimlock tick. There are 34 ships, and there's a whole system. You can say 100. So the voice is done by for the robot. Yeah, I played Grimlock.
Yes.
I want to see the transformation.
Yeah. We Grimlock jealous of you.
Transform like this. Incredibly impressive.
Dinobots follow me.
Inside the app, do a little rock out with the original.
Grimlock Bluetooth connection.
Everything is controlled by the app.
Same
By
voice as the
action
damn
moves.
cartoon.
That's pretty cool, man.
A little
What's the
bit of
price, Danny? 900.
I ain't sure. I'm trying to see him transform. She don't know why she doing everything but let them transform.
apps on the side that are moving.
It's probably at the end.
This works in both. Dinobot first. We'll say Dinobot be the original design. Oh, you are important. Yeah, you are important, baby. Lots of kids are going to learn to program from you. This is supposed to be the original design. If you're unfamiliar with Grimlock, getting geared up because I'm about to say how much you cost. He's $1,499. Yes. Price. Hopefully they can get that price. Air breathing attack, pure boy joy.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Grandma. Transform.
Yo, that is crazy though.
Damn.
$1,400. Wow.
That is
From this
freaking
company is gonna be-
insane.
They outdid it. We ever? Absolutely. Fan, I want to hear from me, Bridget. What happens when they don't?
I'll say it again. It'll stay in the box.
It's in the box. He's like, I have it. It's in there. Nobody touched. It's like those towels that your mom would have that nobody would ever touch
Right.
because there was always
Yeah,
meant
only
for,
thing
like,
I'd be
special
like-
guests.
Or I would touch it, but I'd be like, transform, and then when I come back home, it better be the same mode. If it's not, somebody will mess
Right.
with my.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Lord, man.
Nick
Wow.
says, anyone see Fall Guy this week? I did not. I'm not sure. You
Last
guys did.
night, what's her name? Mora Kitty.
Yeah.
She had a watch party watching it. I jumped in
How
for
the
about
hell did she
maybe
get a
5
copy
minutes.
of that?
I don't
Oh, she
know.
probably had a. Okay.
Like it was on the pirate. But she had a watch party last night, and I saw a little bit of it, and I ate my cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the old show, and I'm like sitting there like, because everybody don't know he was a stunt man, but he was a bounty hunter at the same time.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
him.
wasn't that? Go ahead.
Heather Locklear or something played?
Yeah, it was Lee Majors.
The Major,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was
The $1 Million Man.
The Bionic Man. Then it starred Heather Locklear, either Heather Thomas, one of the two.
Yeah, no, you got it. Let her out there. It was right. You're right. You're right.
And then there was another one. No, I think Heather Thomas on CJ.
Oh, T.J. Hooker.
Yeah, took a
T.J.
TJ Hooker. Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of them Heathers. I can't remember who it was.
G Major. Tell the people where they can find you, man. And pimp out your music, bro. Pimp out your music. Pimp out your music.
Well, yeah, thank you, Danny. I need that beat. Yeah, you can find me at Wager What Up Though when I was talking entertainment. I do have my thank you. And then I have my channel when I do music. I just released a new EP today, Solid State. You can find it at G Major DJ. So, but yeah, thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here, man. And Mr. Danny Graham, aka Comic Chat, aka The Road to Wisdom.
Hello, I'm Danny. You can find me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my channel, The Road to Wisdom. I'm trying to do a lot more shorts trying to drive traffic to my channel. But you catch me here also Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock with the fellas if I'm not working, and sometime on OC, which is on now. And Sundays, you catch me on Storms Live along with DJ Robert Storm and Mr. Guyskar. And Mondays, we're kind of in a hiatus now for us Chaos Central, but we'll be back on here shortly. So good show. Definitely enjoyed it.
Make sure you're subscribed to all the channels that he just said and make that bell. Make sure you hit that bell for the notifications when they go live. And to everybody that's watching this now, watching this on the replay, thank you very much. Thank you to the guys on the panel. Thank you to everybody in the chat, which I already thanked. And we'll be back, God willing, next Wednesday with some more news and stuff to chat. And saying that, thank you, everybody. And adios, muchachos. Hasta la próxima. And we are out of here once I can find that damn outro.